As a senior in Excelsior Springs High School, I was given the opportunity to investigate a few different schools for football. And, you know, Northwest was honestly the school I didn't really want to come to because my parents went here. I'd heard about it my whole life. And I wanted to do something different. But when I took my recruiting trip here, I just knew. I knew right away that this is where I was going to spend the next 4 or 5 years, and little did I know that it would actually be the next 7 or 8 years as I get my master's as well. The coaches here really did a great job of selling the family that they were creating, and that was one of the most brilliant things that Mel Churchman was able to accomplish, was that he created an atmosphere where relationships flourished. And even though they were 6-5 the year before, you know, we came in here on a recruiting trip, and all the players had you convinced that they just won the Super Bowl. So you just knew it was on the upswing, and it was a great time to get on board. You know, what's interesting about sports, especially in America, is that they're so identity forming. And honestly, for me, when I was done playing, I wasn't ready to be done playing. I was, you know, a lot of people are burnt out by that point, but I was enjoying it so much. It was devastating to be done. So for me, it was more a way to extend and fill the void of not playing. And I thought, I want to be like these guys that mentored me, and I want to coach, and I wanted to stay part of the Bearcat family. And so I was fortunate to get a grad assistantship for the football program, and extended my Bearcat years 3 more years as a coach. You know, it's not a cliche. It may sound like a cliche, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat, but it's not. For anyone that's been here, they know firsthand the experience that they had here. And just like me, they want others to experience that same opportunity. And so that goes into a lot of even how we build our FCA ministry in Northwest Missouri. Really, we're seeking to replicate around not only the area colleges, but area high schools, is the Northwest Missouri State Bearcat football model of FCA, which includes some of the things that Mel allowed us to do as players on that team. And beyond that, you know, that goes into why we even do our annual FCA camp here in Maryville, because I want people to come here and experience it. And I'm always excited to introduce quality athletes, high character people to this institution, knowing that many of them will be here. I know that as we sit in this locker room, I can think of at least 2 players that came to our FCA camp who are here now. And it excites me that maybe we had a small part in steering some high character people to this institution. When we were putting the camp together, I talked to Coach Gus. He's always Coach Gus to me. He was a defensive line coach when he was here. He's been a great friend, and I talked to him about Moera, and once he told me all the things that they had to offer, we knew that had to be a part of our leadership camp. And every year, that's one of the primary highlights for the student athletes especially, to experience that. And you know, on the feedback we get, it's just an incredible opportunity for them to come together as a team, to build trust. And those are the types of things we're trying to invest in, not only the coaches but the leaders, as we build programs, or we help coaches build their programs. That teamwork element, you can teach it, you can talk about it, but to experience it out at Moera is just an invaluable experience that we're committed to continuing every year we do the camp here. I would say that the primary reason that I'll be forever green, you know, as great as the facilities are, as great as the community is, and the programs and the academic opportunities and the athletics and all those things, it really boils down to one thing, and that's the relationships. Northwest is it's a family. It's not just a school where you're just another number. If you come here and you spend 4 years and you give yourself to the cause of the family of Northwest, and you get outside of yourself and you get involved in something, you're going to forge relationships that will last a lifetime. And so anybody that comes through here, and I don't know I don't care what it is that they're involved in, whether it be band or drama or, you know, there's just a family vibe here that permeates every activity and every program, and that's the magic of it. It's a great place. I would recommend it to anybody who's wanting to be a part of a family away from home, and that's the way I view this.